and welcome back to Song Reaction Analysis with your girl, JVB. How are you guys doing today? And once again, I have a new background. I'm still working on that, but I actually moved my studio upstairs where I'm at right now because it's more spacious. And let's see how that works out. I did the first live since I started my reactions, and that was so much fun. Thank you all for showing up, to those who showed up. I appreciate it. It was super fun, and it was so sporadic in a way. I wanted to do it, but then I wasn't sure, and I did it anyway. So I'll make it better next time, and we're probably gonna make this a weekly thing, maybe on Fridays, and I'll make it at a better time so that I can reach more of you, maybe in the mornings, or I don't know, I'm not a morning person, but maybe I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I'll keep you guys posted, and also in the comments below let me know what time would work best for you and what day you would prefer. With no further ado, other than that, in case you don't know who I am yet and you're new to the channel, I am a singer, songwriter, music composer and producer, and I am also a vocal performance coach, and I love doing reaction videos for you guys. I have so many requests and I try to change it up. And we haven't done in the live, the Heilung came up, and the Heilung. And so I decided, you know what? Yes, I haven't done them in a while. So I queued one up, Norupo. So I wanted to check that out. And yeah, it's a band that we haven't done in a while. So I remember them being super cool and weird and just a little bit out there, which I totally appreciate. So of course there is an ad, and of course my dog has to drink some water. That is just, you know, that's just how it works when I do my reactions, or when I do anything really. But I'm excited. I'm excited to hear what they are doing, and let's get straight to it. It's an official music video from April 17th, 2020, Norupo. I love rooms. Nice. love her voice. It's so mellow, and it's like I feel like I want to be somewhere just with them and do like a little ritual, you know. It's so soothing. I love the little subliminal messages, and I'm so into the whole runes. I have like a rune actually tattoo. It's the harvest rune. So I love that. They're very deep, you know. And I loved so the music was so soothing and slow building. And then when her voice came in, it was just like, whoa, you know, the ritual has started. The messenger has arrived, kind of thing. Very beautiful voice, and she has a really nice tone, and I love the language. Like, what was it? I don't know. I don't remember now, but it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Let's go back to here. And I love the it's very tastefully, like, whoa. Like it feels very organic to me, you know. You can't fake that kind of stuff. You have to like really feel it and tap into it, and they're doing that. It's really cool. I love it. Go back to here. The instrumentation is so minimal and so impactful, so powerful. I love that. And then the melodies, so she comes in really breathy and very soft, and then she changes up her voice just a little bit, and here with the harmonies, it's so powerful, so freaking, like, it gives me chills, because there's something so shamanic about it. I love the way the song builds. It is like a ritual, you know, and I'm sure whatever they're talking about, it's obviously connected with nature and the mushrooms, and it's just so healing, like the chanting and then the constant little rhythmic background. You know, it's so, I love when tracks are so minimalistically built, but they are so powerful, and that's how it feels. Like there's a lot of building with the voices, and then when he came in, that was just another layer That was super awesome. I just really love her voice and the blend of their voices. And I really love, I love that this genre is like so niche and it's so unique, you know, for them to be like, obviously there's a lot of people who love this. And it makes me smile so much knowing that they have such a huge audience and that they're so impactful with their music, because to me it's like, whoa, that is so spiritual and it's so connecting with earth, you know. It's so not the digital kind of thing, but at the same time the production is super beautiful and very very flawless. I want to say very flowy. It feels like a real storytelling kind of like, you know, song structure, and it's not obviously like a typical song. It's really more building and chants and totally just like going, again, it feels like an organic thing that would happen if you just like hang out and just like start chanting or start doing a ritual and you start just like words just come out. That's what it feels like to me. I've done like vocal toning like workshops and classes and held them myself with students, where you just like your voice just like, the voice is very healing, and by releasing words, by releasing even just chanting, you vibrate, you know, everything is activated, and you really, that energy just like really becomes like this huge magnetic field that is just, and that's what I feel right now. So I hope that makes sense. Let's go back to his voice. Oh. That was so powerful. I really like also the contrast between her. She is more like a da 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 da. It's like a little more syncopated, and when he starts singing, it's all long notes, you know, and more like yeah, and a bit more of a Middle Eastern sound to it, which I really love, the combination of it. And in the video, I love the visuals, how the signs, the runes actually change in there. It's so much going on. I love it. It's beautiful. And it's just, it's one of those enchanting songs that you just like, you want to just close your eyes and meditate to, and or just like dance to or do a ritual to. Man, I love that. I love their voices together, and the constant, the music, there's not much changing. The flute is really a nice accent into the music, right? And then when they are singing, it all builds within the voices and adding harmonies and adding more voices to it. That makes that song just like keep going and keep growing. There's a very subtle changes happening there. And it's a very mellow song, but I love the visuals, and they have this where you just like want to keep watching what's going on, you know. They have this enchanting kind of thing going on. I like that a lot. building. I'm like so, oh yeah, I love this. This Gregorian chant, this really low male voice chanting that is just so, man, it gives me chills, you know? It's just so different. Oh, I love it. It's so mellow, and I'm sure it's not for everyone, you know, you have to be really tuned into it and like kind of get it, but I love this stuff. It's something I would totally like listen to when I meditate, when I just like, maybe when I'm driving. And I love all those runes. And I know the runes have actually like meanings in the pattern. I'm looking for my rune. Where's my rune? Where's my, oh, there it is. I found my rune. It's in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th row. In the 6th row. No, in the 5th row. Yeah. Close to the middle, a little bit to the left. Yeah, runes have like they have meanings, and like they have different meanings in a specific order. So I wish I could read them. I can't. I don't know like everything about it. I just know the basics. I have a book of runes, and I have the rune stones, and sometimes I just draw a rune kind of to see what message is supposed to be coming through. Kind of like a tarot card, you know, which I'm also super into, and I read my own cards sometimes, but I'm not a card reader. So I love this song. I love the way the song builds, because again, it's more of it's a totally different genre than regular like metal songs or pop songs, whatever. It's not a set like verse, chorus, bridge, whatever, or, you know, breakdown. It's a totally different thing. And I dig that, because to me, I just love seeing artists when they do something completely so out of left field. And it's not even out of left field, but like when bands like this can actually make it, you know? Guerrilla music, something. I don't know if you guys know of that band. Like, I remember them. I saw them once or twice in Los Angeles, I think. And I think it was in LA. Guerrilla Museum something. It just popped in my head because I was like, that's what they remind me of. That's close to the something I've actually seen live, where I was just like, fuck, this is so cool, and it's so like weird and awesome, you know, and something I resonate with, something I personally would probably not do as a musician because that's not who I am, but I appreciate that so much. And I'm sure like a live show would be like a trip, like it would be so amazing. As always, I want to play till the very end, because sometimes people say, you missed it. I didn't miss it. I didn't miss anything, but love the track. I dig the band. I think they're so unique, and there's something really powerful and spiritual about them that I absolutely love. And I always love going over some of the comments. And somebody was saying, yes, what a magical song and video, probably the best music video I've ever seen. It's definitely super magical. I agree. As a full-blooded Native American who has deep roots on this North American continent, I find a deep connection with this music. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's what it is. The Nordic route, because the runes are from, the Nordic routes on their side of the family. Mm-hmm. I'm from Sweden. There's a dialect that is called Bondska. Maybe different depending on the city you lived in. It was more common speaking that dialect in the beginning of the 20th century. So I heard elder people from small village that I grew up in spoke that. Oh, okay, so that is, I guess, the language. Really cool. Yeah, this is it's hard finding peace when you are fighting depression. Heilung is slowly healing me through the beautiful music. that's what it is. Music can be so, there's room for every style of music, because reading this makes my heart smile, knowing that, it helps people heal. It helps people to connect with their roots. It helps us just in general to get like more in touch with nature, with our origin, with our, core, with our who we are. We are, blood and bones and flesh, and we need to keep that connection going and not just totally become addicted to this virtual thing that we all are experiencing, which is beautiful, because I would have never found them otherwise, but still. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for whoever was recommending this video, and I'm sorry it took me so long, but as I always say, I will get to it. It may take me a minute, but I will get to all of them, because it's just me. It's a one-woman show, and I try to change it up a little bit and make everybody happy. And thank you for showing me this amazing, beautiful piece of music that I will definitely listen to more, and I will review more of them. In case you haven't yet, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and the subscription. Did I just say that? I just said that. What am I talking about? The notification bell. I'm really bad at plugging my shit. You know what I'm talking about. Just hit subscribe and notification bell, and also the like button for sure. And in the comments below, let me know what you thought of this song, the band, and what should be next in the reactions with them. And as always, I want to leave you with something positive. Make every day a great day. And if you are a creative, whatever you're doing, however strange you think it might be or how left field it might be, know that there is always room for you. And I think sometimes the stranger, the weirder, the better, because then it totally makes you stand out from most everyone else, like everybody does pop music, but who does this kind of stuff? And I see they're actually doing some touring in August and September, so that's going to be cool. They're going to be in New York, and they're going to be in Asheville, Toronto, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, in August. So there we go. Make everything a great day. Keep the magic alive, and get outside, get some sun, some fresh air. And I love you guys. Thank you for your love and support. And I will see you on the next one. Also in the description below, check out my links, my own music. And if you want to support me, get one of my NFTs and be part of this revolution. It's different, but you will own a part of my song, and you will also be part of my journey, a brand new journey that I'm starting here in the NFT world. And this is just the beginning, but there's a lot of perks, a lot of utility attached to it, which includes like one-on-ones with us, which includes like when I'm starting to play real life shows in real life, you'll always have free access and so on. So with that said, I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.